Oh, I see. But we're good. Okay. And- but hasn't- Okay. Let's start. All right. All right. Welcome everyone to the championships, the final round of the International Geography B for our elementary division. Round of applause for making it to this stage. All right, a lot of really close competitive semifinals. So to start, we'll just have you go around and say your name and what state or country you're representing for the live stream over there. So start on my left here. My name is Sam Mobility and I'm from the area of Central California. My name is Sophia and I'm from My name is Dave Niwasan and I'm also from California. My name is Priya and I'm from Massachusetts. All right. And then I'm Brina, your moderator. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And I'm Scott, also from Pittsburgh, but now Atlanta.
There you go. All right. So remember, this is playoff scoring. Your target point value is 40 points, and there are 35 questions. Scott over here will be giving score updates throughout. All right. Are you ready to get started? Okay. This is toss-up number 1. This country's westernmost mainland point is called La Chocolatera, named for the brown currents in the water surrounding it. That point is part of this country's Salinas in Santa Elena province, its newest province alongside Santo Domingo de los Chachiles. This country, the world's most populous besides America to officially use the US dollar, is home to the volcanoes of Sangay and Cotopaxi. That is correct. 5 points to Srinivasan. Toss-up 2. This city, alongside Beta, was one of its country's former capitals before the 1969 Al Fateh Revolution. The Jebel Akhdar, or Green Mountain, rises just north of this city, which was the site of a 2012 attack by Ansar al-Sharia, which killed Ambassador J. Christopher Stevens. That attack in this city, which is situated on the eastern Gulf of Sidra, led to intense criticism. Benghazi. That is correct. 5 points for Sriram. Toss-up 3. This desert's Pinacate Peak, the peaks, are part of its Gran Desierto de Altar region, which is situated near the beach city of Puerto Peñasco. Hermosillo is the capital. Sonoran. That is correct. 6 points to Shamik. Toss-up 4. An office building in this city called the Square is built atop a train station. Han Airport has faced controversy for branding itself as a secondary airport for this city, despite being located over 75 miles away from it. And this city's southern suburb of Darmstadt contains Frankenstein Castle. Goethe University is situated in this city, which includes the head. That's correct. That is 5 points to Shamik. Toss-up 5. All right, toss-up 5. This department is where the dialect of Kibosi is spoken, which is related to dialects in Diego Suarez. This department contains the headquarters of Iwa Air at Zaudzi Pamanzi International Airport. This department's largest city is Mamoudzou, where broadcasts are made in a dialect of the Comorian language. That is correct. 5 points to Jay. Answer. Mayotte. What do you accept? I've accepted Mayora. Mayora? Mayora. Yes, we would. Toss-up 6. This park's Mosca Pass connects the Wet Mountain Valley and the San Luis Valley and marks this park's border with the San Isabel National Forest. Alamosa is the closest city to this park, which lies east of the Rio Grande National Forest. The titular objects of this park reach up to 750 feet tall and were formed by sediment blowing west off the Sangre de Cristo range. For the points, name this national park. That's neg 2 for Srinivasan, which features the tallest sand formations in North America. Time, we're looking for the Great Sand Dunes National Park. Toss-up 7. William Garstin proposed creating a canal to drain this natural area, which was eventually built with a digging machine named Lucy. An attempt to drain this natural area via the Jonglei Canal was halted by John Garang's army. The Giraffe River lies in this wetland area, which contains the city of Bor. With a name derived from a word meaning obstruction, this wetland follows the Bahr el Ghazal. That's correct. 5 points to Shamik.
So I have something to
It was 6.
Toss up 8. A municipality in this state, Chapada dos Guimarães, is home to its country's largest sandstone cavern at the Caverna Arrojari, and unusual cave formations at this state's Gruta da Lagoa Azul State Park have led it to be closed due to vandalism. The world's largest tropical wetland, the Pantanal.
So,
That is correct. 5 points to Kabir.
can you please speak louder?
Yes, I can. Okay. Toss up 9. In 2013, farmers were accused of dumping thousands of pig carcasses into this river in Jiaxing. A peninsula called Lujia Azui juts out into this river, and the Suzhou Creek is one of its major tributaries. This river divides its city into halves, known as Pushi.
Huangpu River.
That is correct. 5 points to Shami. Toss up 10. A gold mining boom town in the Wheat Belt region was named after this entity and lies to the west of Kalgoorlie. Used by gauchos for navigational purposes, this entity is displayed on coins of the Brazilian real. This entity also lent its name to a train station in the Docklands, one of the 2 largest in its metropolitan area, along with Flinders Street Station. The flags of the Magallanes region.
Southern Cross Constellation.
That is correct. 5 points to Shamik.
Okay, after 10 questions, Kabir has 5 points. No score yet for Sanjay. Shamik, you have 26. Srinivasan has 3, and Jay and Sriram both have 5.
How much is Kabir? 5.
5. Okay, toss up 11. Many emigrants from this non-European city have established themselves in the textile industry of Prato, forming 90% of Italy's Chinese population. This city was formerly known as Yongjia, and it lies at the mouth of the Ou River. This city is known for its extremely divergent dialect of Wu Chinese, which bears more resemblance to Min, and it is the northernmost of the 5 major cities of the Western Taiwan Straits Economic Zone. Further points, name this port city situated in far southeastern Zhejiang.
Bingo.
That's neg 1 for Kabir.
Xiamen.
That's neg 1 for Shami. That's time. We're looking for Wenzhou here. Wenzhou. Toss up 12. This non-European city includes the Heinitzberg, Sanderberg, and Schwerensberg castles, and it serves as the capital of the Comas region. This city's airport was renamed to honor Hosia Kutaku instead of J.G. Streatham, and it served as the capital of German Southwest Africa. Though not in South Africa, this city was established by Orlam captain Jonker Afrikaner, and it lies on the western edge of the Kalahari Desert.
Windhoek.
That is correct. 4 points to Shamik. Toss up 13. A whistled language called Silbo Gomero is still used on this archipelago.
The Canary Islands.
That is a great buzz. 6 points to Shamik. Yeah, you're at 35. All right. So
35.
yeah, next buzz could get it. Toss up 14. The name of this territory's village of Bunsan means halfway up the hill in Cantonese. An incline railway at this territory's drum site industrial area was central to phosphate mining. This territory's flag features a cross on a blue background, as well as a golden bosun bird superimposed on a green triangular portion. Containing Flying Fish Cove. Answer, please. That's -2 for Kabir. For the points, what Australian external territory in the Indian Ocean was named for the date of its discovery?
Christmas Island.
That is 4 points for Shamik, so 39. Okay, toss of 15. This body of water was the site of a major naval battle during the Red Turban Rebellion, and a proposed dam on this body of water has been criticized for its potential effect on finless porpoise population. This body of water, which separates the two portions of Zhejiang Prefecture, is fed by the Gan and Zhu rivers. The city of Nanchang includes a coastline on this lake, which is located within northern Jiangxi province. For the points, name this largest freshwater lake in China, located on the southern bank of the Yangtze River. This time we're looking for Poyang Lake. Okay, toss up 16. The town Gravedona ed Unity is the site of summer festivals with fireworks over this body of water. And every June, celebrations around its patron saint take place on its Isola Comachina. The Sacro Monte di Osuccio is a UNESCO World Heritage Site on this body of water, and its Y shape was formed by the movement of a glacier on the Adda River. Further points name this third largest lake in Italy a major tourist destination in Lombardy.
Lake Como.
For 3 points, then the championship. All right. Now, Shamik is,
17.
that was 16,
16.
now we're on 17.
Okay.
So our gold medal goes to Shamik, but everyone else still playing for silver and bronze. Or the trophy award, I don't know that part. That's also 17. It's not in the Middle East, but this river hosts the Gaza province's capital of Shai. This river's tributaries include a body of water that passes through the Loskop Dam, the Olifants River. This river, which is formed from the confluence of the Mariko and Crocodile rivers, creates the border between South Africa and northern neighbors like That is correct for 5 points to Sanjay. Toss up 18. This desert contains the dune-free tract areas, which include regions and districts like Jaisalmer and Pokhran. This desert contains one of the...
Thar Desert.
That is correct. 6 points to Jay. Good buzz. Toss up 19. In 2000, this river was contaminated with cyanide in the city of Baia Mar in an event which has been considered the worst environmental disaster in Europe since Chernobyl. Other cities on this river include Rakiv, Solnok, and Szeged. A political party named in part for this river notably won a 2026 election that resulted in Peter Magyar becoming... That is incorrect. That's -2 for Kabir. Becoming prime minister. Further points name this river, which forms part of the borders between Ukraine, Romania, and Hungary. That's a -2 for Sriram. Hungary before joining the Danube in Serbia. That, we're looking here for the Tisza River. Tisza. Yes. Toss of 20. The Masek beds are found at this landform, which is downstream of Lakes Masek and Nidutu. At this landform's FLK site, which has a letter referencing the Swahili word for gully, A Zinjanthropus skull may have been discovered. This landform, joined by another of its type running from Lemagrut Mountain, has a name meaning the place of the wild sisal in the Maasai language.
And Getty.
That is incorrect. Neg 2 for Sriram. Misnamed by Wilhelm Kottwinkel, for the points, what Tanzanian archaeological site was studied by Mary and Louis Leakey? Next time, we're looking for Olduvai Gorge.
All right. After 16 questions, Shamik was our champion. Currently in second place is Jay with 11 points. Currently in third is Sanjay with 5. Srinivasan has 3. Sri Ram has 1. And Kabir no score as of right now.
Yeah. There's tough. So
Yeah, there's a neg.
yeah.
All right, toss of 21, still anyone's game. During a voyage by Alvaro de Saavedra, he claimed to have seen either this atoll or the nearby Eniwetok atoll at the Los Jardines Islands. Otto von Kotzebue became the first European to undisputedly see this atoll, which he named after Johann Friedrich von Escholtz. As a result of American activities on this atoll, its natives were relocated to Kili Island. Operation Crossroads was conducted on, for the points, what Pacific atoll, where the Castle Bravo nuclear test was also conducted. At the time, we're looking for Bikini here, Bikini Atoll. Toss of 22. Every year, this city holds an annual Lak Myong ceremony around the Inthaken Pillar, which is located at the Wat Chedi Luang Temple Complex. Historic temples in this city include Wat Chiang Man, often regarded as this city's oldest temple, and Wat Phra That Doi Suthep, which takes its name from a nearby mountain. Strategically located on the Ping River, a tributary of the Chao Phraya,
Bangkok.
that is neg 2 for J. For the points, what is this second largest city?
Chopaya. I know not Chopaya.
That's correct, yes, for 4 points to Kabir. Okay, toss up 23. The entrance to this body of water contains a riptide near Cape Enrage on the southern end of Barn Marsh Island. One arm of this body of water is Passamaquoddy Bay, which is home to a massive whirlpool named Old Sow, or So. Variations in this body of waters. That is correct. 5 points to J. Top of 24. Some people regard the Aru Islands on this archipelago as transcontinental, and one of its largest islands, Seram, is home to its tallest peak, Mount Binaya. In 1999, this archipelago was split to create a northern province, which includes Ternate, or Ternate. Between 1999 and 2002, two prominent landmasses in this archipelago, the Ambon and Halmahera Islands, were the sites of religious conflicts. For the points, name this Indonesian archipelago, which is also known, that's incorrect, neg 2 for Kabir, as the Spice Islands for producing nutmeg. Yes, I can take that. That is 3 points to J. Toss up 25. While this city was the capital of Galerius's share of the Roman Empire, he built the Camara and a namesake rotunda, as well as the Navarino Square. The Turkish consulate in this city is home to the Ataturk Museum within the house where he was born. This city's historic districts include an entertainment zone in Laradica, as well as Eleftheria Square. The Museum of Byzantine Culture and a White Tower showcase the history of, for the points, what's second largest city in Greece?
Thessaloniki.
That is correct. 3 points to Kabir. That's 26. Until 2024, this country controlled the Barak enclave in its western neighbor's Andijan region, and that neighbor controls the Shohimar Don enclave in this country. The Toktogul Dam is the largest of the reservoirs in this country's longest river, the Naran. Alongside a southern neighbor, this country contains the Ale Range Mountains, and it contains the world's second largest saline lake.
Give us that.
That is correct. 5 points to Sanjay. Topic 27. Shola forests cover the slopes of this state's Dorabeta mountain, which is the highest point in the Nilgiri range. In this state, Mandapam is linked to the island town of Rameswaram via. That is correct. 5 points to Srinivasan. Toss of 28. The longest stone masonry arch bridge in the world, the Rockville Bridge, crosses this river to Marysville. Several nuclear power plants, including its namesake Steam Electric Station in Luzerne County and the Peach Bottom Nuclear Generating Station near the border with Maryland, are located near this river, which is the home of the former 3 Mile Island nuclear. That is correct. 4 points to Kabir. Toss of 29. The Simlyansk Reservoir is an artificial lake constructed in this river, which forms part of a greater waterway connecting the Caspian Sea to the oceans. The source of this river is at Novomoskvosk. Repeat that, sorry? That is correct. 5 points to Kabir. Okay, toss of 30, after which we'll do another score check. This sea, which lies southwest of the Fram Strait, contained the historical Auden ice tongue, the site of winter convection which helped drive the thermohaline circulation. This sea's west ice formation is a major seal breeding site, and this sea is situated north of the Denmark Strait. This sea's eastern boundary is defined by a line running between Spitsbergen and Jan Mayen, which separates it from the Norwegian. That is -2 for Jay. That is 4 points for Kabir.
Okay. All right. After 30 questions, currently in second place, Kabir has 18. Jay is in third with 15. Then I have Sanjay with 10, Srinivasan with 8, and Sri Ram with 1. 5 questions left.
Deep breaths, everyone. Toss of 31. Perhaps the earliest extant New Testament text can be found in this city's John Rylands Research Institute and Library, and a writer's museum dedicated to Elizabeth Gaskell can be found in this city at 84 Plymouth Grove. The Deansgate area in this city is home to its 2 tallest buildings, the South Tower and the Beetham Tower, and the world's first intercity passenger railway connected this city to Liverpool. That is correct. 4 points to Sriram. Also 32. In this mountain range, the Lava Beds National Monument is located near Medicine Lake Volcano. This mountain range contains an active volcano named Lassen, and the Barlow. That is correct for 6 points to Srinivasan. Toss up 33. This feature runs past a small portion of Enderby land, although the majority of the land it intersects is situated within Wilkes Land. This feature forms the boundary of one of Earth's 2 temperate zones, and it also passes through the Larsen Ice Shelf past an eponymous peninsula. During the winter solstice in June, all land south of this feature experiences 24 hours. That is incorrect. -2 for Srinivasan. 24 hours of darkness. For the points, name this circle of latitude. Antarctic circle is what we're looking for. 4 points to Jay.
Yeah. All right. With 2 to play, Jay, you reclaim second place with 19. Kabir, you have 18. Still in range. Srinivasan has 12. Sanjay has 10. And Sriram, you have 5.
All right. Toss up 34. The town of Bubali in this territory is home to the Old Moulin Windmill. The California Lighthouse, the tallest structure in this territory, is located near the Arashi Beach. Cruise ships typically port at Hardenbai in this territory's capital, Oranjestad. Answer, please. That's time.
Aruba.
That is correct. So we have a -2 for Kabir, and we have 5 points for Jay.
What's the score?
We'll say it in just a second.
You have one question left.
Mm-hmm. Don't want to know the score.
Jay has clinched second place with 24. Well, okay, minus 6. Kabir, you're currently in third with 16. Srinivasan, you have 12 and can still move up. Sanjay, you have 10. And Sriram, you have 5.
All right, last question. This country's central portion is made up of the Madhupar and Barind plateaus, and its highest point is Sakahapong on its eastern border. This country has never experienced freezing temperatures, with its lowest being recorded in Dinajpur. This country's capital is bounded by the Buriganga and Turag rivers. That is correct. 5 points to Jay. All right. So we have in 6th place Sriram Giridharan with 5 points. In 5th place we have Sanjay Saya with 10 points. In 4th place we have Srinivasan Srihari with 12 points. Our 3rd place finisher is Kabir Das with 16 points. In 2nd place with 29 points on that last question is Jay Vamuri. And our 1st place finisher, who we've known for the past 2 questions,